but I just thought it was kind of an interesting conversation. So I was like, maybe I should actually stream what we're saying.
Yeah.
Also, hello everyone. But Sophia was just mentioning that none of the Clock Tower games none of the clock tower games take place in real life famous clock towers. You never really go to any famous clock towers. You kind of just, in fact, I don't even think the clock tower is very relevant in any of the games after the first one. And even the first one, really, it's just where the final location of the game is, but
Yeah, I
it's,
mean, could have also called it orphanage. Would have made about as much sense.
yeah, Orphan Tower. Anyways, uh, y'all can tell me. I'm probably gonna have to turn the game up from the sounds of it.
Dude, it's
Also,
not doing a lot of sound.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
But it was a little bit louder at the intro, so it might be a bit louder in the game. I don't know.
Um,
Because I could hear it before, now I cannot. So
I think that's because Windows turned my shit down again.
oh yeah, the Windows move.
Yeah, Windows just
I should invite
loves.
Leafy.
Yeah, Windows just loves to be a bitch.
I'm gonna go invite Leafy, even if he might not be around. He needs to see this Windows operating system fun.
Oh yeah. Um. With that being said, I don't know. Uh, I'm pretty excited. Hopefully, let's see. I think that's
I do not remember this game.
this game.
Yeah.
Well, we never played this game. I thought maybe you had seen
Yeah, but
hey,
I don't
Antia.
remember a video on it either.
Maybe we never watched it. We might have just stopped at Clock Tower 2, the really bad one, not the 2.5 or whatever.
But it did one after the video about one, I think. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but I mean, because I assume someone made a video on this, that's why I know about it. I just don't remember seeing the video myself.
Yeah. I know Nitrorad made videos on all the Clock
Yeah.
Tower games. Also, thanks NTF. So this I was go also
It looked a little bit
random.
in the in the video game footage in the game footage that it showed during the intro or whatever.
Yeah.
It reminded me a little bit of that Zeppelin horror game, but it's obviously not that one, is it?
Yeah. I mean it was released around a similar era. And stuff. It's probably using a similar game engine. Might literally be using the same game engine.
What was that game called again?
Uh, Rule of Rose.
Okay, yeah, that one.
Anyways, not to but this game, it's funny. I can give both compliments and weird negatives, but I've got to say this is actually I know you rebinding for a PS2 game. There are console games that still don't let you do this, so that's actually pretty rad. I like that you can rebind almost every button on your controller.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we got pretty close to having console games rebind through microtransaction, but then it just, we got into the lucky universe where that didn't happen. We just got safe games as microtransactions.
Yeah. So that's cool. Though it's kind of funny because not all of theirs are that good. Like, some of these are fine, like sound is, whatever, this is fine. I've got to say the animation on this is weird, but that doesn't really... the only thing I want to say about it is it's weird that there's, animation on the volume bars.
Oh, that is.
But then there's Monitor, which is the one that I think is funny, where most games have some kind of in-game set brightness adjustment. This one is just adjust the brightness on your monitor, and I'm like, thanks. I really appreciate it.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So that's just kind of silly. You can also change the size of your screen and stuff. But that's it. I just wanted to... I don't normally bother, but I'll applaud them for the rebindable controls. That's way ahead of its time. So that's already a good sign, probably. I'm gonna turn the game up a little more. It's really hard to tell. Like, there's not much sound right now, I think.
Dearest Alyssa,
Oh, there we
how
go.
have you been?
How's
I
that?
think of you every day.
Turn
It
up
seems such a long
quiet
time
for
since
me.
you started your life at boarding school. It was after your beloved grandfather went missing while travelling 3 years ago that I sent you away to boarding school and told you not to come back for at least 6 years without giving you any explanation. It
Wow,
must have
what
been
a
very
bitch.
painful for you, and I'm sorry, but it was for your own protection. Now, your 15th birthday is approaching, and I fear your life may be in danger more than ever before. Please go into hiding until your 15th birthday has passed. I know that what I am saying will make no sense to you, but please do as I tell you and hide as quickly as you can. Your loving mother, Nancy.
Shouldn't sound like that loving of a mother, jeez.
Alyssa, you're wanted on the telephone. It's your mother.
Hello? Mum? Hello? Are you there?
What's wrong? Answer me. Hello? Hello? Mum? Hello? Mum? Mum? Answer me.
How are you good at hiding?
She isn't.
Mum? I'm back.
But, I mean, I kind of, to be fair, also blame her mother a little bit. Yeah, maybe her mother should be explaining any of the details. I'm serious. Also, how's the game sound / look on stream? Is it all running fine? You guys? For you and the people watching? Is it fair?
I'm a secondary concern, but it's fine for me.
Okay. Fair.
I would say I've never in a video game before noticed the amount of jaggy edges.
Excuse
Yeah, it does look very jaggy.
Yes, I am.
Oh, I'm Alyssa, Nancy's daughter. Do you know where my mother is?
Your mother has gone out. That was early yesterday morning.
Huh?
She mentioned that she would not be coming back for some time.
What?
She was wrong. She won't be coming back at all. So it's just you. You are all alone in this world now, little girl. My sweet Alyssa. I've been waiting so long for this moment.
Get away from me!
It's really fucking jovial about all this. There's somebody who just
Is it?
fucked off.
Oh, he's a it's what happens when Tom Bombadil goes evil.
I guess so. Yeah. I'm on the stream.
But yeah, like it's interesting. The graphics look really good sometimes, and then look awkward based on the angle.
Yeah, I can agree on that.
Because it has like this, the pixels are just really jaggy on the edges of the characters.
Yeah.
There's a lot of flickering.
Clock keeps perfect time. Sorry if I'm around a bit. I'm kind of like getting. I will say the game like. I don't know if it's obvious, but it controls a little weird. Like, for one, like, if I just flick the stick, she, like, does this full, like, turn. And then
yes,
she, like,
it's
has a
pretty
little,
cool.
like, start up to her run, I've noticed. And then, like, you know, her, like, I don't know, there's something odd about it. Like, I guess because it's a game where they clearly tried to give it some realism, so sometimes she'll keep this perfect circle, and other times she'll, like, do this little awkward, like, turn animation.
Yeah, so I do remember this game now.
Okay. Cool. Well, hopefully you don't feel spoiled on everything that happens. I don't remember everything that happens, to be honest, but my memory is garbo, so, you know. I'm excited to actually play the game for myself. So, can we just, like, leave? Oh, wait, is this glowing? Oh, it's a save point, obviously. But yeah, I agree. The bad guy is crazy cheerful. It's pretty funny. I've so very rarely. What the fuck?
Maybe he knows he's in a video game. So he's gonna die sooner or later, so he's gonna make the best of it.
Yeah, baby. Because for a moment, the scene was like a little under, because he was like really close. I was like, oh, this looks like into uncomfortable territory. And then he like just lets go, and then he's just leaves laughing. No need to go out now. I have to find Mum. I would not prioritize finding Mum in your house after that fucking just happened. I would.
So like, so it's not even locked. Like, if she could just leave, and he's like, I didn't expect that.
Yeah,
But he would probably still be laughing, so it's okay.
probably so. She's kind of dumb, yeah. It's brewing with fresh water. Well, okay then. I should check if any of the. Let's see. So I'm at square to walk. That's not very useful. Have a map.
It helps to have a map.
It does help to have a map. I should leave and find the authorities. Yeah, police don't exist in horror games, though.
Right, to fair, this is Japan. If she couldn't do that, if she contacted the authorities, they'd probably just arrest her. She was, after all, the closest one to the scene of the crime. She is the scene of the crime.
Yeah. It's filled with art and antiques. Grandfather used to collect that kind of thing. Grandfather's room. He's not here now. It's been 3 years since he left. When is he coming back? Wait, I thought you got sent to boarding school, like... How long ago was that?
No idea, but maybe 2 years ago.
Maybe. There's something, I've got to say, there's something about the door opening animation that makes me really wish I could, like, double tap to kick the door open. You know, like
Yeah.
RE4 style.
You already wish you could change into Leon Kennedy.
I mean, what game doesn't Leon Kennedy make better? He's so cool.
Yeah. I also find it funny that
6 months.
they obviously, you know, being a teenager game or whatever, they couldn't do group physics, so they just contented themselves with doing skirt physics.
I mean, I think more that was just not their focus, being like, I don't think it was very common in those days, actually.
But they did do skirt physics.
That
It's
is
a
true.
very, like, it has a very high quality cloth simulation.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess that was their thing, the thing they wanted to show off. The panic meter. When Alyssa's fleeing physically or emotionally or feeling. And when Alyssa's feeling physically or emotionally threatened, the panic meter rises. When the panic meter reaches max, Alyssa falls into a state of panic. While in a state of panic, Alyssa's movements are restricted, and if attacked while in a state of panic, she will die. Panic meter reading will go down slowly if Alyssa relaxes in a safe place. Always keep an eye on the panic meter and try to minimize stress whenever possible.
It's good real life advice.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're so stressed in real life and get attacked, I think you die too.
Yeah, but you know, if you're not stressed, if you get shot and you're calm, you're just fine. It just causes stress damage.
Yes.
Yeah, she did kind of have a very, like, tame reaction. She just kind of, like, backed away from it, but she was just kind of like,
Hey, it was just, you know, electric grid.
oh.
There's a buzzer. I don't know.
Yeah. Fireplace falling apart. Who would have thought there was a hidden room in here?
Do you think all the hidden rooms we're gonna find in this mansion were always there and Mom knew about them and didn't care? Or do you
Yeah,
think
probably.
they existed?
Oh, there
once
we
the magic
go.
happened?
Oh, yeah, I got... Oops. Man, this control's weird. But I've got some sick crawling action. You see that sick crawling action?
Yes.
Whoa. Oh, okay. I wasn't ready for that. Statue bled at me. She didn't like that.
Man. Couldn't do a lot of setup was.
And sorry, I just couldn't help it. I've discovered the crawl button. There's a dedicated crawl button. I think it's funny. Not gonna do that everywhere, but looks like a bottle of letter down there.
Was the bottle in the head? It was bigger than the head.
I think so, but that is weird. Sacred bottle. Nancy's letter. Dear Celissa, I wanted nothing more than for you to live peacefully, but if you are reading this now, you must have come back to the house. For your protection, I am giving you some advice, as well as instructions on how to use this bottle of holy water. I appreciate that, but also, why did you hide your letter in the... There's a lot of assumptions about how I would find this letter.
Maybe the head was set too big to fall down the moment it saw Alyssa.
Maybe. And cry. It had to cry blood at you two.
It had to get your attention. You didn't want to have it walk away, be like, oh man, this place sucks.
Yeah. Holy water uses 1. Exorcism. If you are threatened, sprinkle some holy water on your assailant. It will cause them to halt temporarily. 2. Destroying sigils. To break the seal that prevents access to certain places, sprinkle holy water on them. Always remember, the holy water you have is not in limitless supply. Refill your bottle from either 1. Sacred jars, or 2. Lion drinking fountains. Sentimental items and spirits. A person who has died of unnatural causes has unfinished business in the living world. In order to protect yourself, you must work to heal their wounds. Do so, you must find their sentimental items. Lastly, this is all my fault, but I'll do my best to protect you. I love how this entire note from my mom was tutorial, and then she's like, by the way, I'm a bitch, sorry.
Sorry, right? If she's like, I knew you came back, shouldn't her whole sentence just be like, leave right now, you dumb bitch?
Yeah, I would think so.
She should have just put it on the front door.
Yeah, you would fucking think. But Mom doesn't plan these things ahead very well.
Oh, she just knew it was hopeless.
Yeah, maybe. She knew the plot of Clock Tower 3 had to happen no matter what she did.
Yeah.
Please remember that I love you more than anything in the world, and I always will, Mum.
Maybe if you don't do this, like if you deny the plot, then Clock Tower 2 happens again.
Oh no! Yeah, it is better we follow the plot if that's what we're dealing with. Do you think that has, like, any practical uses? Like, I mean, any practical uses outside, like, getting into closed spaces? It's just really funny that, like, there's a dedicated crouch and, like, there's a dedicated button for this. And I just...
It was a tactical shooter at one point.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's a prone button.
The all-important prone button, yeah. Yeah, because I'm in a survival horror game. Better not leave or I'll miss those sick jump scares. Those are my favorite parts. Alright, well, I guess that's... Oh wait, I'm probably supposed to use the holy water on the door. I bet that's it. Bam! Take that door. That was kind of a funny animation. I wish I could do it more, but I'm limited on supply. Oh, actually, wait, there's a bottle of water at the entrance. I bet I can resupply there, and then I can, like, maybe have a moment to get a feel for the holy water action. Because if given that description, from what I remember of what I know of this game, I believe holy water is, like, super important to, like, get used to. Like, I think it's an important mechanic. Kind of works, like, not how you'd expect. It's kind of like projectile-ish in nature, but it doesn't go super far. Can I, like, do anything? No. I was thinking maybe I could, like, do, like, a ground combo with the holy water. You cannot. Anyways. Seems useful. I don't really know what to comment about the holy water. I like that. Maybe your boarding school is scarier than this. I mean, it's Japan, so probably. Huh. Nothing of interest here, she says, while looking at a door titled Philip. Sure. I guess that door is pretty uninteresting, isn't it? Hey, Sapir, are you there?
Yeah, I was gone for a moment.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure you didn't say anything for a bit. I was like, oh no. Did I lose you?
Not yet.
Oh, someone's behind the door. Glad that doesn't stress her out, though. The door has been boarded up. I can't remember this door ever having been opened. That's weird to have in your own house, isn't it?
I assume it wasn't always boarded up? Or did she imply that?
Well, she said, I don't think this door has ever been opened, which is...
I guess, yeah, it's a bit wording. If you said, I've never seen the door be open, that's just one thing, but yeah.
Yeah. The three-way mirror has been folded up. Okay, then. Fancy mirror. What's this? Glowy item. It's a picture frame. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. But what are you doing? This doesn't seem like the time for whatever it is you are currently doing.
She's wondering whether or not this is her room now. She's gonna live here.
I came back home.
She really
Mum
seems...
told me not to, but I couldn't help it.
She really seems unconcerned with whatever that happened earlier with that weird guy. Like, it's... like she's acting like they kind of just didn't happen.
Maybe this happens to her all the time in school when there's Japan.
Yeah.
Like how the book was hidden barely under the covers of the bed.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god. Shit.
Wait, that freak?
That's the scariest thing yet.
Who's playing that?
Maybe she's PTSD from it?
Maybe. I don't know. She's really freaking out. It's pretty... I will say it's pretty entertaining. Oh no, that guy. Very clumsy to trip over nothing like that. Like, I don't know. Sorry. So what the heck is this? Oh my god. We're getting airstriked. Ow. Oh, that's the scariest thing. She's fucking ruined.
She's very bad at this.
She's pretty bad at this.
I think she's only increasing her hit chance.
I think so too. Why this is so funny to me, and it's pretty cool. This is also really funny. Like, I was, it's despite knowing some things about this, I wasn't expecting this. Like, the first real threat we face in the game isn't like some slasher killer, or even that creepy man. It's fucking bombers.
I mean, if you live in England, you just have to expect to get bombed sometimes.
Yeah. It's just a thing every once in a while, you know? So now I know why the game has a dedicated duck button. I guess you're right, it is kind of like a shooter. It's a shooter where I don't have
the
the
gun. It's a shooter, it's just repurposed now.
Yeah. Explain.
Like, they made a whole tactical shooter game, and then whoever, like, they made the game for is like, you know, I don't think Japanese companies make tactical shooters. You need a schoolgirl game instead.
Yeah. I saw some cool physics. That was kind of pointless, but it was kind of cool. Something is holding
Yeah.
the door closed.
No, I'm like 100% sure it's pre-scripted.
Yeah,
Not
I think-
dynamic physics.
I think you're right.
But made the PS2.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's a dead guy. Mm. Oh. Hi. The ring. Give me back my ring. Sojin.
Everyone laughs in this game, even the ghosts laugh.
Yeah. For being a ghost that has great regrets and is like basically Gollum or something, it sure is like jovial.
That's like how the door to the ring opened on its own.
Yeah, the telephone door is very funny. Sojin, but he looks as though he's burnt by something. An empty ring box. Did someone steal the ring from him? Just don't grope me, bro. What's this? An engagement ring. It was just in the telephone box somehow.
Kind of shoddy.
Yeah. Show healing. When you find a sentimental item belongs to a person who died of natural causes, return it to the owner. If it is a ring, put it in its case. If it is a half-heart pendant, put it together with the other half. By returning these sentimental items, spirits are healed, and Alyssa may obtain another item or valuable information in return. Cool.
Hopefully we don't have to hear someone who's like spiritual connection
Oops.
was food. Because it might be different to give someone back the food that got stolen and eat.
Yeah. I mean, I think the ring's okay. It's not like amazing, but
I don't know, I think it looks shoddy.
fair.
It looks like you could snap it in half.
Can you just... Oh my god, dude, don't stop. I'm trying to put the ring back in your stupid
I
box.
think you have to use it.
I think you're right. Oops, I spilled my holy water. Yeah, a sigil stone. Sick. I've always
Oh,
wanted
what's
one of
that?
Fuck. There's so many games to explain why I'm doing this. There's so many games in this era where that's the menu button, the one you use for holy water in this game. I might actually rebind it.
I
Just
still... Why if I just gave a time counter that moves during the map?
I don't
Speed one game now?
yeah, it's kind of weird.
I like time in games, but this is OCDing me. I prefer timers to pause.
Walk is literally useless. So yeah, let's swap buttons here. So triangle's the walk. So I don't like keep doing that. And boops. No, circle can be my duck. So square is attack. Circle is duck. X is search. And then triangle is my useless button. Let's test it.
But yeah, yes, I did realize this doesn't take place in Japan, this takes place in England again. So.
Yeah, I mean, so maybe we will go in a famous clock tower.
I mean, it seems to take place in London, so.
Oh, hey, look, see, it's fine. I can refill my holy water here. And that's funny, Silver, for a game where I have to walk and I die and I just can't. Yeah, I mean, that being said, I do not believe that's happening. Like, there's so few games, especially in a game with a dunk function. If they're gonna have a part where you have to do any social actions, it'd probably be dunking. Like, so I'm trying to, like, have a moment with these, see if I can, like...
Hey, now a game where you have to walk or you die? Kind of.
Go that direction, at least. What's that?
Prince of Persia.
Oh yeah, because of the spikes.
Yes.
Yeah, they do have that mechanic.
You
Which
can beat
is-
the first one without it by tanking the spikes, which is what I did the first 10 times through the game, not knowing that's what you were supposed to do. I think it was 3 games later I realized you can walk through them.
Yeah, I think it took me a while to know that too, because I'm pretty sure I did the same thing and was very confused by parts
Yeah.
of the game.
Because I think that there's only 2 of them mandatory you have to cross in the whole game, I think. So,
Yeah, for the most part, you wouldn't.
yeah, and those 2 you can just tank.
Boop. It's very dramatic.
Yes.
Open the gates.
Like how the door opens also when you open, like, what the CA was like literally keeping the door from safe opening.
I guess so, yeah. Sorry, I'm that kind of person. I'm gonna go refill my holy water real quick. I don't know how much
That's why
holy
there's
water.
never enough holy water on. But in fact, how do you have like a spring of holy water that seems to like divide?
Yeah, you'd think holy water would be super rare, but it kind of seems like my bottle turns any water into holy water. I think is maybe the idea, but it's still weird.
I love a magic item.
A gold fountain pen, fancy. Is that what this ghost wants?
Like Ghost wanted to go for a swim.
No, it kind of just went into the water. Oh, hi, it's still around. Oh, stop groping me, jeez. It's not okay. It's covered in blood stains. The victim's longing. The entry begins. My darling must be addressed to her fiance. Have your stupid pen.
I thought it was kind of more important than his fiance.
Yeah, I know. The thing that really mattered to them was the fact that they didn't have a pen. An invisibility band. Wow, that sounds like
I feel like this is a multi-hard DM. By the end of this, you're gonna have like, you know, +5 everything items.
Yeah, apparently. You'd think that,
I think it's temporary though. So.
I think you're right. Looks like there's a... Huh, I don't know how I do that. Oh well. It looks like I could scroll down on the text, but... and then it's surprising that you can't walk in Metroid Dread if there's, like, stealth sections. Oh no, a car alarm. I think that's what that was anyways.
I assume it's a car alarm in a second.
I gotta say, though I agree with your earlier sentiment. Like, I mean, it's not like it has the greatest color palette or anything, but I think the game generally looks pretty nice. Just like on a basic, what the fuck is that? On a base, you know, like it generally just, it has a good look for how old the game is. Even if some of it's a little pixely or pulp, I don't know, it's sharp. It's a little sharp. Also, this very dramatic piano music for my current state of running around looking for items. That's interesting. Oh, sounds like Metroid Dread would make a good horror thing. Well, music stopped up here. Oh, never mind. Whoever was playing it just needed to break a leaflet. Sign parcel. Entry by invitation only. The management. I want to go in anyways. Baka. Fancy parties. Those are for nerds. Well, I think we have to go back and unlock that, door back here with holy water. Which is something I kind of figured, but I thought it'd make sense to at least explore the area first, so I have a bit of a lay of the land before I open more doors. So I feel like that seems like the kind of door that, I don't know, it looks important to me. I don't know if that's a weird statement. I also saw loot down here. This game does have a lot of loot items just hiding around. A lavender water. That's an odd item. What does that do? Cordial distilled from beautiful purple flower. Alleviates panic. Oh, okay, cool. So it's basically a healing potion. Oh, hey, cool. I can actually crawl under the bridge. For some reason, I thought I couldn't. Like, I was like, there's no way, right? This is a PS2 game, the hitboxes aren't gonna line up, I'm just gonna, like, crawl into the bridge, but I can actually crawl under the bridge, and I don't know why, but I actually really like that. I bet that's even useful if you're getting chased, because I'm willing to bet the killers probably aren't as agile as you, they're probably a lot bigger. It was developed over a long time, and maybe there's a way to make less noise than originally. Maybe. Clothes from a shop are strewn carelessly about. Ah, nice. This currently just seems like a weird thing to do. You know, without any kind of dude chasing me. Hey, Dave, how's it hanging? How's everyone in general, honestly? I'm sick. More lavender water. Just what I always wanted. Tree decorations. Today must be Christmas Day. You know, that's a big assumption. A lot of people put up their Christmas trees early, and this is the only Christmas decoration we've seen. I don't see how that equals that it's Christmas Day. I think that's just wishful thinking. And hey, that's cool, Div. Is lavender water edible? I don't know if edible is the term for drinking things, but I don't know, she'll drink it. Apparently lavender water calms you down. Or maybe the idea is you smell it and not drink it. I don't know. I'm not an expert on lavender or water. Unless it's holy water. I'm an expert on that. But hey, glad you're doing well. Had a fun day. I am doing this. Yeah, this is definitely Monster. Oh, did the stream name not actually change? Darn it. I'll have to fix that later. This must be the owner of the house. There's a key next to him. Is that like a hook hand or something? A red drawer key. Poker's still stuck in the firewood. Somebody must have just been here. Yeah, I feel like I should take the poker with me. Oops. I didn't realize I could do that. Record looks quite old. Well, you know what? He deserved me to take his keys. Just kind of not here. And, you know what they say if you leave your stuff out in a video game? Adventures conceal literally all of it. Besides, we haven't seen a single living person since we got here, so it's probably fine. Christmas tragedy. Young pianist brutally murdered. Christmas Day, 1942. Paul Mall, May Norton, aged 12, was found murdered in Norton's The Tailor. She was discovered by Norton Norton family nanny Jane Stride, who returned home to find the victim unconscious, bleeding from the head. An autopsy has revealed that it was an instantaneous death caused by a blow to the skull with a heavy, blunt object. No suspect has been named. The victim had taken part in the 15th annual piano concourse at the Victoria Hall in Kingston. The previous day, a consummate pianist, Miss Norton, was widely tipped for first prize, but an unfortunate error in her performance prevented her from taking the crown. May had been living at home alone since her father, William Norton, serving officer, returned to the front in July. She's really looking at that. Oh, shit. Pall Mall. Oh, wow. Yeah, I noticed. Thank you for that. I would never have guessed if you hadn't have told me.
Alyssa.
Wait, how do you know my name? Evade points and hide points. Alyssa is fleeing from an enemy. Certain predetermined areas may start to glow. These are evade points and hide points. Approach the area and press the search button to make Alyssa take evasive action or repel her attacker. Note that most evade points can only be used once. Search button when in front of a hide point, Alyssa can take refuge there. Switch to first person view while hiding. Hide points can be used repeatedly, but if the panic meter reaches max while hiding, Alyssa will run out from her hiding place. Always keep an eye on the panic meter while hiding. Got it. Well, might as well unlock the... I just saw a girl die, but I have a key. I gotta use it. It's very important that I get this key from this drawer. Wait, listen, don't be an asshole. Mr. Hammerman. I've got a very important things to do, like read lore. It's more important than getting hammered right now. Also, I think I lost a pair again. Huh. I'm actually gonna poke a pair.
We're having serious issues with this alarm, that's why.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So unless you want us playing, how much I can do besides mute myself.
It's not that bad, but I guess, like, yeah,
I guess it's bad to me.
That's fair. Yeah, exactly. Reading is a free action. Dear May, how are you? I am now in France, in a region known as Champagne. It is a beautiful place with vineyards as far as the eye can see. War is over, and we must come here together for a holiday. I hear that they have organized for blackouts in London now. Sure, you are fine during the day, as Jane is there, but I worry about you being alone at night. You'll be alright, won't you, darling? Keep warm. With love, Daddy. Old Daddy, she kind of got hammered a little bit. Sorry. Well, I don't want to hide while you're literally there. I'm gonna leave. I guess I was expecting him to chase me?
I have to jump on for this, though. So, he's in Champagne. So he's in France.
Yeah.
But when it just seems to take place during World War II. So when in World War II is this? Because France should be occupied.
I wish I remembered, because there's a part where it actually said, actually, can I check my file? Oops, go back on that. I want to look at my files, because I think there's something that actually said what Christmas this was. Use Article A. Christmas Day, 1942. So this takes place in 1942.
Yeah, it's on the map of the war. I don't know. It's weird that he's in France,
Yeah.
sending a letter to England.
It is a little bit. Here, that region's quite drinkable. You're quite drinkable, Deve. I don't know what that means. Also, I didn't expect the guy to actually follow me out, which is a weird statement, but his music, like, stopped, so, you know. I was like, well, his music stopped, which must mean he's gonna stop. Not accurate. I'm gonna see if my hypothesis on this is right. Can I just, like, do this? It's a little spooky to do this, actually, because I'm like, what if he pulls me out? But he definitely was in range, too, if he could. He does, like, smart the other way around, though, so it's not really that useful if he could get away around the other way. Now, if anything, I regret going down here because it's more awkward because I'm like, shit. Oh, if I can actually get... Well, he seems really bad at dealing with you being down here at least. Can you please get up? Thank you. Oh, thank you, T. I'm glad you appreciate being drinkable, whatever that means. she has like Quicksilver powers, but only while reading. That's pretty good.
You're mine now.
Jeez, dude, a little persistent, don't you think? I don't know why I ran in here. Shit. Let's fire him. Yeah, get dunked on, nerd. Just collapses from that. What a freaking loser. The game let us, like, coup de grace. He just die. I guess the holy water didn't finish him. He got fired. He sure did. He should get fired for that performance. Zero out of 10 killer right there. Here we go. I mean, not to say I'm, like, not to say I would deal very well with getting a fire poker to the face, but I'm also not, like, a, you know, like, a 400-pound giant with a big-ass hammer murdering people. 5th of December. Today I darned Daddy's socks and sewed a button on his shirt. He calls himself a tailor, but he can't even mend his own clothes. Please, Daddy, I'm not your wife. That's a weird statement that I'm not going to go into on stream. Only a few more days until the concours, and I still can't play it perfectly. What am I to do? I know Daddy is wishing me well from far away. Just try my very best. Don't worry, Daddy. I'll make you proud. I know, it doesn't. Invitation. Sick. Oh, damn. He's back.
Alyssa.
Yeah? See, Bird's been blacked. What do I do? Give him the chair. And I'm Birds. Some WWE action. Man, this guy's fucking lame. That was so funny to me. Like, it's not even the chair really worked. Like, I was expecting she'd smack him with the chair, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that kind of worked. But she fucking tossed it. He beat the chair, and then he just freaking gets tackled. Yeah, apparently I could just time out tackling him if the game had a tackle button. I kind of wish it did. That'd be funny. Man, this guy is really overly persistent. Alyssa! Jeez, bro. You know, nobody likes somebody who can't learn to take no for an answer. Set your face on fire, I tackled you with a chair. What else do you need? Also, I'm just gonna refill my holy water real quick. I hope you don't mind. Oh shit. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Dude knows magic? I know he knew teleportation magic. Apparently he knows teleportation magic to leave when I'm having camera troubles, which is very convenient of him. I do appreciate that he decided to fuck off right when I was running in circles because the camera changed. Fuck me. I will say, the fixed camera angles can get a little awkward in this game. But at least the game seems to know that. He doesn't want to go past the, yeah, maybe. No. It's nice that the door's just open. They had a lot of, they had a lot of magic back in 1941, 42, whatever this was. Butterfly. Teleportation magic, they had all this door magic, they had ghosts. It's crazy. I wish we had some of those things, like door magic and teleportation magic especially would be useful. I guess we could do without the ghosts and the Alyssa murder guy. Alright, so I need to find a key for the lockers. Oh, what's this? Lavender water. I've gotten a lot of those, which is handy. Honestly, I'll probably hang on to literally all of them until I meet a more intimidating killer. This guy hasn't really convinced me I need to use consumables yet. So far, he kind of seems easy enough to juke. And, there's been a decent amount of spots that you can, like, environmental spots to use against him, which is nice. What's this? Nothing, I guess. I mean, it's a bottle. Well, what's up on stage? Is the freaking buff man gonna be playing piano? That'd be funny. She sounds very freaked out. Oh no, his blood. Oh man, he got she's really freaked out. I feel like she's freaked out more about the piano playing itself than she is about the guy trying to murder her. She's okay, I see, it's a ghost. Why, at least she got... Oh. We do actually have pianos that play themselves? Yeah, I guess we do. It's kind of depressing. Oh shit! All the killers of this guy are in this game are so jovial. Everyone's just having so much fun. It's hard to like stay mad at them, you know? I do really dislike how if the enemy attacks, like they don't have to, because of the way panic works in this game, they don't actually have to connect with you. Oh shit, it's a body, oh no! Been crushed, what a horrible death. He is holding something. A note is scribbled on a tiny scrap of paper. Safe combination equals bad. And let's see. Let's see. 1014 is babe. 3403 is dead. So it's 103. That's pretty easy. Where'd he go? I kind of expected I'd get, like, beat up in the hallway, but it kind of didn't happen, which I'm okay with. I just, you know. I don't think I took this door yet. Ah, shit. Want to play Ring Around the Chairs with me for a second? Yeah, there we go. Make sure. Get out of here. You know, that would be useful. Oh, I see. It's 103. There we go. I was right. Master key. I mean, I like that there's a little puzzle for it, even though it's kind of like the guy basically just wrote down his password. I don't think there's... I'm pretty sure a child could have found that note and figured out that guy's password. That was not a very good combination.
Alice, where are you?
At the very least, this killer really isn't very good at his job, so, you know. It's not like I'm that concerned that the ghost girl didn't beat him up for me. I think I'm capable of dealing with this nerd on my own. Oh shit. Fall Ice AZ freaking sneak attacks me. Ow. What the heck? Alyssa, can you, like, get up, please? Thank you. Man, bullshit. What an asshole. Oh shit, and he's faster on stairs. He's not faster on doors, though. That's where I get him. Ah, fuck. You... No, I am gonna die. Wait, I'm not dead? Oh. Her movements are really awkward when she's panicked. Oh, I see. I had the item that, like, gives you a free hit. Oh my god. Yeah, getting smashed with a hammer only knocks you down. That being said, this game's, I don't think I'm a big fan of how this game's panic mechanic works compared to the older games. It's funny that it works in a very similar manner, it's just way more annoying. The annoying sound effect does not help at all. Oh, come on. Man. That fucking sucks. Okay. Well, this game already is Unfortunately, that definitively makes it worse than Clock Tower 1 and 2. Not the bad Clock Tower 2, it's still probably gonna be better than that, but oh my god, the fucking mechanics for being, like, injured and stuff suck. Like, that felt terrible to control. I'm kind of amazed at how terrible it felt to control. Which is, like, I know that's part of the point, but, like, I swear it wasn't that annoying in the older games. Like, the main issue, and they also made it more believable in the older games, because the main issue you had there was tripping. And I get that's probably more awkward in, like, a 3D space, because you gotta make the... Well, I don't know, they had to make the unique animations for that too, and the guy does have a unique animation when you're on the ground. So realistically, I don't know why they don't make her fall down. Cause her just, like, stopping in place is really lame and dumb. But outside of the fact that her stopping in place is really lame and dumb and takes forever, I don't know, I think the system, I think I admittedly don't do very well with annoying noises. Having an annoying, like, you're low on health noise while in panicked mode really fucking ruins the feeling of being panicked. And kind of lowers it to annoyance, so I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this shit right now. But yeah, either way, when you're close to a save point, realistically, that seems to be the better option. I also need to re-raise the stage thing, that's just great. Backtracking, woo! Gotta love, unnecessary backtracking. Long silence on low health are a staple of horror games. Are they? It's a staple of a lot of games. I'm trying to think of, like... I don't know. Oh, you're being silly? Okay. I was just trying to think. Hey, playing the piano so earnestly, what is she trying to express? Maybe I'm dead, and I don't like the fact that I got hammered in the head? Yeah, exactly. Like a quite fast heartbeat while she's running around in a panic, and it's a small thing, but I really do think having her trip instead of stopping in place would have been a huge improvement. It would, one, explain why it takes forever for her to keep moving, and two, it would just be less dumb. Like, I can understand somebody panicked tripping. Like, that's a horror staple. And one could say, well, it's dumb, you trip on nothing. But, you know, if you're, like, trying to look behind you, if your brain's, like, all scrambled and you're just trying to book it, I can see that. I literally, I don't know if I've ever seen somebody just, like, stop in place and just stand there and be like, well, I'm freaked out, which means I have to wait for the killer to catch up to me. Tripping is also a staple of Smash Bros. Brawl, true. The lantern is not lit. Well, you don't gotta make fun of the lantern. But yeah. I mean, I said it before, I really don't like like, I guess that's something that's easier to do in a, like, 2D space. I get that in the older games, there are times you would get, cornered, and that's kind of the idea that they're trying to convey here, where, like, you basically have to sometimes take hits, but I still don't like the fact that you just have to be near the attacking enemy to get damage. That just seems wrong. I guess at least it recovers over time, but I don't know. I know I'm being really... That again. Oh my god. Cheapest bullshit ever. Fuck it. I have a million of these. Use the goddamn lavender water. Yeah, lavender water heals a lot, which is nice. Ah, shit. I didn't realize I couldn't open the other door. Sucks. Hopefully this door will help more. Yeah, the killer music doesn't really help either with the, like, it's very bombastic when you're getting attacked by a killer. Which does admittedly increase, I mean, it makes you panic a little more, but I wouldn't really call it fear. That's for sure. Well, as it turns out, lavender waters are pretty dang useful, though. Especially if a door or something go through, it's basically an instant out of fear. For your fear to be cold. Maybe I would. I think cold isn't a terrible sort of emotion for fear. It's locked on the other side.
I have no idea how long I'm gonna be back. This has not been fun, but hey.
Hey, sorry about your the alarm there.
Yeah. Who boots these things?
I don't know.
It's like the burglar alarm in our house.
Oh, that's why it's in like a thing.
Yeah. It was never turned on, but it ran out of batteries, so it was beeping at us.
I see.
So then we hit buttons. Okay, maybe I hit buttons, and I might have accidentally somehow managed to activate the actual alarm that was never turned on. So then someone came into the house, it started, and now it wants stuff. So currently we have the price, but only until someone goes to the first floor. Because for that reason, the fucking sensor is on the inside of the house. So if you go down to the first floor, it starts the alarm again.
Gotcha. I kind of thing that I probably shouldn't tell people. I wouldn't tell anybody in person, but I admittedly had a similar problem here with my fire alarm where it started beeping, and I just kind of removed the battery because it was beeping because it was low on battery.
We already did that with a fire alarm, but this one is a bit more difficult. I could remove the battery. I got all the way. Well, I got all the way to it. I have the alarm, and we unplugged it, but it has like a private battery that it runs on. I guess someone cuts your power, like it doesn't turn off your burger alarm, I guess.
Yeah, I get it.
Because I watch too many horror movies.
Right.
But but the problem is that the battery, like it's pretty much built into it. Like
yeah, you can't.
I can't unplug it.
Yeah.
I could unplug the battery itself from like the system, but because I don't have any gloves for it and I'm not trained in it, I also am not sure that I want to electrocute myself over something just stupid.
Yeah, I can't really blame you. Sorry though.
So my solution would be to just literally cut the wire on the alarm thing. But I don't want to be charged like $5,000 or something crazy.
That's fair. Well, that just seemed unnecessary. Where am I supposed to go? Is there anything in here I can use against you? Oh, I see that.
You're mine now.
There are lots of very dramatic music in this game.
Okay.
Well, I think he's just fucking dead after that.
I didn't realize that would probably barely scratch you. Depending on what's in there.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. They sound, I mean, when they crashed down, they sounded kind of heavy, but yeah, if there's not much in there, it wouldn't.
I mean, considering how she threw the fucking thing, I assume there wasn't much in it.
Yeah, probably not. Oh, I see, I can do.
That like how it was, like she could step over it, but nah, crawling action.
Yeah, I know. Crawling is the only way to possibly do it. Very important action for a schoolgirl.
Yeah, either way, this is a long roll. I just want to say it's so loud. Like, I have sensitivity as you well know, and
Yeah.
being in the proximity to walk on it, like, my head is like piercing.
Oh.
It's like, this might be one of the loudest things I've ever endured. Fuck that
That's-
thing. Who
that's-
designed these?
That sucks. Do you need like, I don't know, take a break from
Nah, it's
stuff?
fine.
Alright. But
I mean, it's been a while now, and we were sitting on for 20 minutes arguing about what to do. So, okay, for now it's done. I think it times out at some point. But like I said, once someone goes downstairs, I expect it to go up again.
yeah, I get you. So. What the heck? I'm confused. I saw I got some fucking matches, but oh, I know where to use them, but it's... Oh, wait, I think I'm checking under files and some key items, right? Yeah, that's my bad. Okay, yeah, the matches are here. Okay, I know where I'm going then. This took me a moment. I had a bit of a dumb, but I know where the matches go to. Which, admittedly, they go somewhere some kind of silly, because I think the lighting... I don't know, you'd think a horror... It's not like the lighting in this game is terrible, and you'd think the lighting in general in a horror game would be on the darker side, but the area that I'm going to use these in are... You know... Oh my god, I feel like this game is really cheap. It kind of has that problem where it's just like, okay, that was... just take your fucking lavender water.
Like how he's so not powerful that she can like heal herself.
Yeah, just drink lavender water and run away. It's...
Man, these always look like they would be pain if you slipped and fell.
Yeah, they do. Anyways, here. It's too dark and dangerous to cross. I don't...
Okay, it's a place I wasn't into.
Yeah. I don't know why or how this apparently helps, but look, it's less dark, I guess.
Yes.
I actually have to control this.
Alright, it's pretty funny. She calls across everything, but not this. Wouldn't you want to call across this realistically?
Yeah, I would think so, especially given she apparently is getting overly close to tripping. Yeah, the lavender juice is happy juice. Sure is. Yeah, I would like if she made sure the guy was dead. But it doesn't seem to be...
How can she execute him?
I don't know. It is a little less easier than Scissor Guy. She probably isn't exactly strong enough to wield that hammer.
Scissor Guy got better too.
Yeah, he did tend to get better whenever he, like, would fatally die, theoretically, so And these spots are kind of freaking me out. I keep worrying that I'm gonna push the wrong direction and just die, but...
I assume it wouldn't kill you. Assume it would make you panic, man.
Maybe. It's hard to say.
Desmond has come for you.
I guess so, yeah. Who knew this guy was a follower of Desna?
Yeah, his Pathfinder crossover right here.
Nice.
So is this how long it took him to like figure out how to open the door? It's like you were doing all of that and he wasn't.
I guess so.
I mean, he could have just fucking smacked the plank and you'd be fucked.
Yeah. Would have been very dangerous. Give me a second, Mr. Alyssa, where are you? Where am I? What is my key?
Have you figured out how the invisibility item works too?
Oh, these things. I haven't used it. I mean, I have 2 of them. I'm sure they're consumable. I've been trying to not... I've been trying to... The consumable they're giving me the most of, by far, is the, healing one. So outside of that, I've been trying to be conservative. I was hoping I could conserve all my healing ones, too, because he doesn't seem that tough, except when the game decides to cheap shot you, which he's done a couple times, where it's just like, oh, he bursts out of a door that you'd have literally no way to avoid.
Alyssa, where are you?
She can save.
Yeah.
Very respectful, I know. So you should make more than one save slot. That's just me.
You're right, I should. I'll do that next time I save. I'll save in the second slot.
Save management saves lives.
It's true. Let's get out of this place. Like we came all the way here for a pair of pliers.
Alyssa!
Because I know where I need these. Also, I feel like a lot of the things about this game just... it feels like this game doesn't want to be as that scary, right? Like, I don't know, it's...
Funny.
Yeah. I should use that more often, too, because I get free refills. Oh, shit.
I like how that, like, slightly annoying.
Oh! Go away, Desna! No!
Wow, Desna is fucking evil.
Oh no, him kicking the ground was really scary. Oh, okay, I can't, Damn it. Well... Okay, at this point, just kill me. Yeah. I just saved. Be a waste of an item.
Game over. I hope you get to unlock Shrek when you beat this game.
Unlock what?
Shrek.
Shrek, yeah.
Shrek playthrough.
Alyssa!
That would be funny, but yeah, I don't know. So far, I've got to say better than the Bad Clock Tower 2. I think you've heard this. I'd still say I'd say better than the Bad Clock Tower 2, worse than the Good Clock Towers. Because I really don't like how you I don't know. It feels like you have so little control over getting beat up. Like once your person's panicked, you're kind of just dead, unless you use an item. But even before that, a lot of, it kind of feels like there's no way to fight it. It's like, you know, oh no, you got cheap shot by a door, or oh no, the butterfly literally stopped you mid-run, you know, stuff like that, but I'm like, it's not very, I don't feel like I really have a lot of gameplay control over that. Or over the fact that I kind of just take damage whether he hits me or not. I can't really affect that either. Which I kind of already knew about this game, but it's one of those things that, you know, you're never sure how bad it feels until you actually play the game, and it's like, oh yeah, it really sucks. You know. I mean, that time I think he actually did hit me, so I can't complain about that. Where the fuck is the door?
Oh, your HP does recharge, and this year, see another, red Call of Duty / tactical shooter.
Yeah, but see, you saw it there, right? He missed me by a mile, but shoot. And there too! Oh my god, that...
I guess if he gets in range to attack.
I hate that. Just hit me again. God, that's so fucking stupid. That fucking sucks. I hate that he doesn't even have to hit you for you to take damage. Because
it's your panic meter.
Yeah, I know it's your panic meter, but it still sucks. I think the issue is you gain way too much more. You gain way too much panic for it. You gain a third of your panic meter if he misses you with an attack. It's cool. That gives me a lot of options in a close quarter rooms like this. My main option seeming to be
I guess
just
electricity is more.
be faster than him, and I could use more healing, but it's such a waste
Not
of
anything, the
items.
water.
Oh, the holy water? Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to use the holy water more. Probably what the idea is for the gameplay. Carved wooden box. There was a hiding spot here. I could have used it, but it's like awkward because he was in the same room, and I assume that makes the hiding spots not work. But hey, we got a flashback. At least I gotta say the cutscenes and stuff have been all fun.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, they even
Cheesy.
modeled these, like, characters that they didn't have to, really, to
May,
put too much work
I have to tell
into.
you something important. Daddy's going off to war.
War?
I hate the thought of leaving you here all alone. I feel dreadful.
I'll be alright. But what about you? You'll miss me and be sad when you're in war, won't you?
Yes, yes I will. You're the most precious thing to me in the whole world.
But don't worry. Daddy, don't forget the piano concourse is on Christmas Eve. The winner will have their performance aired on the radio. I'll practice really hard and win the contest so that you can hear me when you're out in the war.
That would be wonderful. The competition will be stiff, but if you go to your lessons and practice properly, I'm sure you can do it.
I'll practice every day. I've already chosen the piece I'm going to play. Listen. You told me this watch was a present from Mummy before you got married, remember? I'll play this tune on Christmas Eve, so you can think of Mummy and me. Then it'll be like we're all together again.
That was some whiplash. It also was the most sappy thing I've ever seen, but it was pretty good regardless. Damn, this really was a shooter. Look at these war dudes getting warred.
Getting bored. I didn't know it was this kind of game.
Wow. Magically appearing pocket watch. Nice. Still more inside. Hammer Killer hanged. September 10th, 1941. Robert Morris, 32. The man known as the Hammer Killer. Really original name, you guys. You probably
Kid
thought...
hammers.
I know. Has been hanged. Rumors regarding Morris's death are widespread. Witnesses reported he was hanging for a very long time, pulling on the straps and making unearthly noises, and blood was oozing through the black cap. The stench was terrible. Some witnesses fainted and were carried out. Morris...
I mean, I'm sure it's still happened in 41, maybe, but not commonly. This is not how you do hanging, so...
Yeah. I mean, generally they're, like, made to break the neck.
Yes.
You know, I kind of agree, NTF. That cutscene was an entire story in itself. It kind of was the best part of the game so far. We had, like, a really overly sappy thing where we knew the daughter was already gonna die, and that was already kind of sad, and then we had the war thing, and the father also died, and just everything's kind of sad. It feels, I don't know, very fitting for a horror game.
I don't know why she had the flashback.
I don't
How does this relate to her?
I don't know how or why I had the flashback either, or how it relates to me, the main character of this game, who just kind of randomly found themselves in London like 70 years ago.
Wait, was this a jump backwards?
Yeah.
I just thought this was like already going on. I guess I didn't realize that.
Yeah, no, the... I know the game didn't make that super clear, but I'm pretty sure the game is set in, like, quote-unquote present day, though the present day of, like, I think 1990 something.
So I guess these could be your ancestors.
Yeah, maybe. Founding father of the USA into being a hammer killer. It's crazy. Let's see. Morris's first victim was Tony Flanagan, 35, a fellow employee at the Banbury Stonecutting Factory. On June 6, 1940, Morris suddenly struck Flanagan on the head with a hammer, killing him instantly. All 5 workers present were killed in the same manner. Morris disappeared thereafter. A string of similar crimes occurred until the time of Morris's arrest on the 6th of March in Arlington, Hampshire. Morris's victims numbered 12, and no clear motive has been determined. Specialists continue to be baffled by the seemingly abrupt change in his behavior, as well as the extreme violence of his crimes. Fair. Maybe I can save May if I get her father's pocket watch tour. I have to take the pocket watch to the concert hall. Fair enough.
I'm gonna be right back again. I just want to see what's going on.
Yeah, no problem. Dude, what? I got a repellent arrow? Heck is a repellent arrow? Guessing a key item? No? Okay. I don't know what a repellent arrow is, I guess. At least not yet. But yeah. I mean, I will say, like, story-wise, despite the story not tying that heavily into the main character yet, story-wise, I think the game's been fine. The cutscenes have been entertaining. Really, I just think it's the gameplay which isn't that great, and, like, obviously the exploration's fine, right? It's just, like, basically a third-person point-and-click. It's actual, like, dealing with the guy. It'd be nice to have an actual bow and arrow, yeah. It's just dealing with the killer that I think is a little awkward. And to be fair, Sapera's right, I should use my holy water more.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
And I will say that no matter what happens in your horror game, we have defeated the true evil.
the burglar alarm. Nice.
So, I just unplugged the battery. Which, I mean, I could have done, but like I said, I want to electrocute myself.
Yeah, I get that.
Which probably you can't, but I'm not...
I know, you're not, I get it. You're not a technician, you don't want to, like, get...
He wasn't either, but someone else can take the risk.
Yeah.
To be fair, he had looked it up, so, I mean, he probably knew relatively reliably that it was safe. Because usually a wire like that should be safe as long as you're not touching both wires simultaneously or something.
Yeah. Gotta make sure you don't cross the wires. Oh shit, we got another cutscene. Hi.
You can teleport.
Yeah.
They thought they got rid of me that day on the gallows, but little May was only the beginning.
Why did you kill her?
You're next.
He's both very agile and confident simultaneously.
He really is. Like, you'd think it would be that hard for someone of his size to hold on to someone of Alyssa's size once he grabbed her, but...
Yeah, like, he has improved grappling for sure.
Yeah. So, boss battles. Controlling Alyssa. Move, duck, shoot arrow. Okay, I guess I do have a bow. Charge arrow, super attack, and special attack.
Because it's funny, I actually remember that was coming, but I didn't want to say it because I was like, you know, I didn't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, I did too, but same. I don't remember to what degree, though. I didn't remember that much about it. Defeat the enemy. Alyssa must first transfix it by hitting the enemy with a charged arrow. It is possible to fix them to the spot. Several strategically placed chains will transfix the target. Aims that the chains fan out from the target, who should be in the center. The enemy is transfixed. Alyssa is able to carry out a super attack. It is no easy task. However, to hit the target with the arrow. Watch the enemy's movements closely and wait for your chance. Duck can be used...
I will be right back. You can do your thing off.
Okay. But, and yeah, pretty much Deep. The reason I'm evil. Duck can be used to avoid attacks by certain enemies. It may also cause them to become careless and vulnerable to attacks. Press R1 to use special arrows, such as the repellent arrows, in the order in which they were obtained. It is wise to save these weapons for special occasions. Okay. Oh shit! I'm a magical girl. Is that what's happening? Maybe? I don't know. Also, why does my holy water have boobs? I didn't really notice that before. Shit, now my bow has boobs. Wait, it's a sword. Oh, okay, no, it's a bow. From what I thought it was a sword. I was like, did I learn bow combat? Kind of am magical girl, though. It's a really weird choice for a horror game. Sledgehammer. Victims 26. I thought he had 14. Sentenced to 486 years. Which becomes his life bar.
Wait, what?
Judgment.
This has gotten weird.
This has gotten weird. Okay, how does the bow combat actually work? Oh, I need to write because I changed my buttons. I have to figure this out. Okay, that's dealing some damage, though. I got the idea that I was supposed to be tethering him to something, but the only thing my attacks seemed to do were damage. Oh, he unleashed a super. Can I get up? Thank you. You know, it is a good thing she suddenly learned how to summon a bow and arrow and how to use a bow and arrow. Can I, like... I wish I could, like, re-bring up... Oh. Whoa, that, like, caused the game to explode a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like you must be something else. You can't be this tanky.
Yeah. I would imagine it's...
I like how you don't take the area damage anymore.
Yeah, I know. Alyssa, I'm going to get shot in the face. Crap.
I don't know why it was coming out like a thing of Layman.
That's
Something with the bow.
Fuck.
With its animation. Like its sound effect right now.
Yeah. I can kind of hear that. Hopefully this will let me re-see the tutorial, because I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
I thought you were just gonna say hopefully it lets me start at the boss again. Because some games don't.
Yeah, that's true too. I don't think it's gonna re-show me the tutorial. That sucks. Deep says it...
You're not sentenced to years like that, I don't think.
I don't know. Like, yeah, you're not sentenced to years past, like, lifetime. It's
Yeah,
pretty
he
funny.
got put on death row, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Dee's right. Okay.
So you need to...
So I need to wait until it's, like, glowing, basically.
So what, you can change CC him?
Basically, yeah.
So CC is a fine word, right?
CC, crowd control, yeah. Why?
Yeah. Because a man called Lacey got really mad at you.
Oh,
It's better than everything.
yeah. Seemingly be. Where is he? You want to show up for?
He's not quick, I think.
What?
Let him to show up. That was a trick shot and a half.
Yeah, I know.
He's still rather tanky.
He is still rather tanky. I think I'm kind of fucking up on the this thing though. To be fair.
I still have like bow. Yeah, no, I just can't. The other thing it makes me think of is like a VR controller bow. Like this Half-Life mod where you can use a bow.
Yeah, I remember that actually.
The Iron 42, no, that was a hell of a thing.
Yeah.
And so hey, Steve, and everyone I saw was listening. And CD for one alone.
Yeah, huh? And hey, I don't know if I don't know if I said it, but thanks Steve, I do appreciate you bringing up that I had to fully, like, I realized I had to charge the arrows, but I didn't realize I had to get it to, like, a full level of charge to, you know.
Let's check it out.
This attack for me, thank you. Oh my gosh. I will say I still wish I had a little more, like, options, I guess I would say.
Guess you can't use any of your items?
No, I can't pause at all during this, so I can't use my
That's good.
inventory. Oh, come on!
Right over it.
I hate that.
Yes, it does massive damage. Wow. You can shoot it.
That was just one step low enough, I think. Yeah, I have to wait until it, like, is electrified. Let me see if I can get to a different area. How much do I need to tether you down anyways? Is this not enough? Oh, no, she's doing it.
There, I didn't know there was an execute.
Yeah,
I didn't see that, but
that's the point of the combat. You're not. It has an HP bar, but you're not actually supposed to worry about. You're supposed to get the execute attack to kill him. But I almost got through his HP bar because the execute's kind of weird. It's pretty cool though, I gotta say. That was very explosive. Damn, he fucking died. Did you hear that scream? Can I steal his hammer now? Oh, I guess not.
it's not like
I mean, yeah. But I think I think I'd prefer to use his hammer to my weird magical girl bow, to be honest. Clover of Love. Oh, okay.
that's not really so well.
Yeah, it doesn't really, does it? Hey, I have an extra use of holy water now.
What is this? Fun closure?
I guess,
Cover mechanic?
yeah, I guess so.
You still don't save on these slots, do you? Actually, no, yeah, my bad. I just didn't see that. I didn't realize how the menu worked.
Yeah, the menu is weird. I have to like load into it before it shows the saves.
Sorry.
It's okay. I haven't used my single use yet. I mean, you know, my thing, and I saw my wings.
I
So,
can't believe how good. So, you know, it's kind of funny how when something's terrible, you appreciate the similarities. I appreciate the moment of silence, of no beefing bullshit alone.
yeah.
And the knowledge that it's not gonna come back.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. This game has a lot of cutscenes. I do appreciate that, honestly. Like, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Really storied game.
May, your father is dead. There was an explosion. A shell. I'm so sorry. Please don't cry. I understand how you feel. I never even knew my father. I lost him soon after I was born. But I love my grandfather just the way you love your father. Keep this watch as a memento of your father and continue to practice the piano as hard as you can. You know that would make him happy.
May. May.
Daddy!
Thank you, May. Your beautiful playing has brought me back to you. At last, we can be together again. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye, Meg. Goodbye, Mr. Norton. Goodbye. Goodbye.
That was just for the reason, man. Fucking what happened?
Yeah, I know. Fate. What?
Dead.
Dead. There's a really fucking storybook for a horror game. Is this
Very
really
confusing.
I was gonna say, is this a fucking horror game at this point? Like, I know there's big
it's more
killer,
like
but
It's more like a fantasy game with horror elements.
yeah, it kind of feels a bit like it.
What's that? Have I been dreaming?
But like, okay, I'm very confused by what just happened.
Yeah.
You got the watch, she was dead, but she was already playing the piano, and you gave her the watch to make her play the piano, but Jen is like, now that you played the piano, I'm back. It doesn't really seem to correlate to anything.
Yeah, that's a little bit weird, I agree.
Also,
Oh
I
shit.
mean, it was out.
Who could it be?
Raccoons.
Boom. Oh.
Dennis? What are you doing here?
Not Dennis.
Hurry!
What the fuck? What are you doing here, Dennis?
Jesus Christ, how is everyone so mobile in this game?
I don't know. It's like we're supposed to fucking die there.
Thought it was a
Jesus, what are you doing?
Long time no see, Alyssa. I haven't seen you since we were in primary school together. It must be 3 years?
What do you think you're doing entering a lady's residence through a window?
I have to give you something. Ah, here it is.
It's the key to my grandfather's room. Mother always has this key with her. What are you doing with it? You saw her? When? And where?
Calm down, calm down. It was yesterday morning and your mother jumped by.
Moves like crazy in this
She said
game.
you might come back from boarding school and asked me to hand the key to you if you wanted.
This is the weirdest mating ritual I've ever seen.
It's weird.
Just missed each other.
Hey, Alyssa, you've really changed since I last saw you.
I'm going to go and check my grandfather's room.
Hey!
Well, it looks like you've grown up too, Dennis.
Oh, come on. That was then and this is now. Wait a minute, would you?
But I like, as the voice acting, voice acting isn't that bad, but it's fact that it's not at all synced with anything.
Yeah.
Like, in a way, I mean, the cutscenes are still better overall than, the, Here's My Magic game I showed you, but it's
Yeah.
actually less awkward when they don't move them with lips at all than this.
Yeah. I agree. For handling this was having way too much fun. I really wanted those characters to fucking groove. Yeah. But, sorry, that kind of interrupted you. Were saying that it all worked out, but...
Oh, yeah. Like, I don't know, I thought the plan was stupid. You get like the watch of the father, and you go to the ghost grave who just got butchered by a hammerman, and your reply is like, "Your dad's dead. You
Yeah.
got blown up into bits. He never even heard you play music." It's like, how is that gonna make it feel any better?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought the plan was going to be. I thought it was one of those "you're dead" things. Like, in fact, I kind of thought it'd go the opposite, where she'd be like, "You're dead. You know, like your dad's not gonna ever be able. Like, you're never going to be able to play your concert, so you can
Move on."
stop practicing and move on."
Yes, but it didn't have that at all. Instead, if I ever meet a ghost, I just have to tell them that their parents are dead and no one's left to miss them.
Yeah, yeah. That'll help for sure. They won't become vengeful or anything.
Yeah.
I also like how the killer the killer does not have a backstory, he's just evil.
Hammerman or which one?
Hammerman, yeah.
But his backstory was that he suddenly became evil, so some curse or something.
Yeah, probably. I don't
But
know.
why he wanted to kill her specifically.
What the fuck? Don't grope me in my own house.
Isn't that the only place person may be cool?
Well, fair, but I didn't know there'd even be. What the fuck? A dead body in here of all places? Yeah, how did you not? What the fuck?
Why does it just have hair, but it's like a skeleton?
I don't know.
I don't think that's how that works.
Uh,
I don't think the hair is tied to the skull bone.
I think. I don't know, maybe that's supposed to be like moss from the wall or something? I don't know.
Okay, maybe. It just looks like hair to me, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much it's, yeah. Rogers, woo, what a stink. Hey, it's not my fault you stink. Get out of here, dude. What, do you need some fucking soap or something?
I feel like your mom might have this good a person he thought she was.
She doesn't have a lot of problems lingering around the house, doesn't she? Oh, what the heck?
Okay.
So, what, we got a
You
clock
need to set
puzzle?
a clock to it, yeah.
Clock is stopped. You need special winding keys to get it working again.
Man, I've seen that before.
Yeah, I know. Mum's bed. I don't know why I decided to go shit. I was just curious, like, if the...
Funny that you can't restore her.
Yeah, I know. My bow is just, like, gone now.
It's only for maybe you're like, you know, it's that one Metroidvania game where you need permission to use the verbs.
But fair and funny though. Admittedly, nobody gave me permission. I just kind of unlocked bow powers.
Maybe God gave you the permission.
God.
So you haven't, like, that is a very fancy name. This is a very fancy house.
This is a very big house.
Like, this is your room, I just noticed. It's your room with 2 different entrances and, like, golden nameplates.
Yeah. I don't know where the heck my grandma.
Talk about privilege upbringing.
Talk about eye candy.
Did you rewatch that episode?
Maybe. It's just, I don't know. Oh. Apparently this is locked now.
Is the exit locked? Or is she
That's-
still just like, I don't really want to leave you?
That's a good question. No need to go outside now.
No need at all. There's a ghost hunting me.
Yeah.
I just traveled through time.
It's a literal ghost. I traveled through time. There's a really creepy guy and Dennis all in my house. There's a lot of bullshit in my house.
Yeah, I was a Dennis. I knew a kid named Dennis when I was a kid.
Was he a menace?
He was a menace. Funny enough.
Damn, fuck
We
Dennis.
should get this Dennis.
Maybe.
I'm saying, okay, that Dennis, but it's a video game. We can get this Dennis kid.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. The keys to the mystery of time lie behind you. What could that mean? There's some book. Well, we know what it means now. Book of entities. Entities have existed in the human realm since Roman days. That's a little vague, isn't it?
I know, like, entities is everything. So why Roman days? Like what, the Romans invented ghosts?
And
'Cause they
magical
met times before the
girls.
Romans.
Yeah. Weren't ghosts before the Romans? There were magical girls. There were.
Maybe ghosts actually were like a side project of that guy who makes the power potions.
Yeah, maybe. These beings have been known to possess innocent humans, imbuing them with utter ruthlessness and cruelty, and often driving the possessed to vicious acts of murder.
See, there's your backstory. You got ghosted.
Yeah. In such cases, executing the murder does not break the cycle of evil. The possessed is resurrected to continue its bloodthirsty mission.
Yeah. I've heard many stories of this. This happens all the time.
Yeah. This is definitely historically accurate. Those...
I mean...
Hmm?
Never mind. Just kidding.
Those who are thus controlled by entities are known as subordinates. When a subordinate kills a human, they take nourishment from the victim's soul, and their power grows. Subordinates may acquire an infinite amount of power in this manner. It follows then that subordinates are sustained by human misery and suffering. I mean, that's true, but really they're just sustained by human death. Like, the misery and suffering is just kind of a side effect of the power-up.
Yeah, I mean, that could go into some very useful jobs. Like, what if it's just become like a, you know, whatever. People keep graveyards.
Oh, graveyard keeper. Yeah, they could do that. I thought you were gonna say, like, a mercenary or something.
Well, I guess it all. Yeah. I mean, it could become a mercenary. Might not be that many options these days.
Yeah, it's true. Only.
Or maybe they just become a politician. Because people have a lot of deaf people.
Yeah, exactly. Only certain humans are equipped to fight entities. Their subordinates, the rooters. How dare you call them that? Rooters, who are always young women in their teens, have been battling against these shadowy enemies for hundreds of years. Their war is likely to continue for many centuries to come.
What is this? Okay, the magic eco thing?
It really is. I guess my joke about that was spot on. It's always women, and they're always in their teens. There's no other options.
Japan. I need to get this obsession checked out.
Magical girls in your horror games? It's more likely than you may think.
Entities? Ruders? Teenage girls who stand against the forces of darkness?
Did you find anything in there, Alyssa? What's that?
It's a book. You know what a book is?
Entity? What's an entity? And the Ruders?
So
You
it
went
wasn't
that
a
far.
dream. I'm going to look for my mother.
You want to look for your mother? But she was in a car, remember? She could be anywhere by now.
She's nearby. I can tell.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. Just go home.
Let me help you. Just the two of us. It'll be like the old days.
That was a long time ago.
Well, I might as well help you. There's nothing to do at home. I'm alone in the house until my sister comes back anyway.
You mean Linda? Isn't she travelling?
Yeah. She's working as a nurse at a refugee camp in Africa. In her last letter, she said she won't be back for at least another 6 months, so I'm free to babysit, walk dogs, look for missing mothers.
Okay. You can check upstairs while I look downstairs.
Yes, boss. Hey, one more thing. Isn't it your birthday tomorrow?
Huh? My birthday?
See, even after all this time, I still remember. What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Now check upstairs, will you?
You can count on me, partner.
What? Dennis is probably gonna die if he sticks around, but honestly, the cutscenes are so over the top and nonsense. I hope he does stick around, because it's really funny, yeah.
So she should have said, like, you can't do anything, you're not a girl. He's like, you don't know. I'm a girl.
Yeah.
I identify as a teenage girl, thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly. And I like that joke. It is a clock tower game. That is true. It has to have at least one clock puzzle.
Yeah. Should at least have a clock tower in it.
That is true. Maybe
Right, if you don't end up in Big Ben in this game, I'm gonna call it bullshit.
yeah.
Because, I mean, this game is so over the top, you might as well. Like, your final boss should be fought on top of Big Ben.
That would be...
And you have to, like, push him out of through the window.
That'd be pretty funny.
But, the other thing I was gonna say... So, they made a big deal about her 15th birthday, which, even if they mean she becomes 16 and not 15, I don't know if that's, like, how they're wording it, it's still a teen.
Yeah.
This is, like, maybe the Japanese are very picky. They're like, like, you're an adult once you're 16. You're not a teen if you're 16.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a Japanese thing.
Maybe.
But because I assume the implication was that she was supposed to stay away so she doesn't become brutal.
Yeah, I assume so too. So it's the way it put I had assumed that the time was in there because it was like time is behind you, but I didn't see any like clock pieces in there, so I'm not really sure.
So I guess I pointed out even I think it's super intentional. This entrance hall is very Resident Evil.
It is very Resident Evil, yeah. It's not a lot of room down
Even
there.
if I did the first room you go to is to the left. I think it's probably intentional.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, Resident Evil is like a classic survival horror, so it would make sense.
To be fair, this game is a little bit closer to Resident Evil in the like meme sense, so.
Yeah. What a mansion! I
This
think,
is quite a mansion.
I think Barry would get along well with Dennis.
Yeah. I think Barry could pass as a teenage girl. He has a mindset of it.
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
Yeah. It's locked. Just fucking kick it.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh yeah, I guess this is more on there because you have a nice TV.
Yeah, pretty nice TV. It's actually more modern than I thought. I thought it was like 19, but that's like, I don't know, that's at least 2000s with that TV.
So it's not 2003 when the game I think came out. Why not 2002 or something?
Yeah. It's definitely been over the top. I feel like I'm lost though. Like I'm like, what do I do? Like I know I need to solve the puzzle, but I don't know where I get the thing for the puzzle. I need the winding key, and there was apparently a mask missing, so I need a mask because I noticed that when I was in the room. I don't really know where to get either of those things. Also, I'm glad I didn't bother to warn Dennis about the fucking ghost up here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but she didn't tell him anything.
She really didn't. Just said to look for his mother.
I will say that the game's entertaining, but some of its writing is a little bit weird. Like I feel like she's like in two places. Like, I feel like there's two versions of this character simultaneously. Like she's very, she's like very heavily pretending that everything that happened didn't kind of happen.
Yeah, she kind of just is.
Like she's kind of in a state of
Denial.
What is that? Deny, I guess, is a simple word. Yeah.
Anything for you either. I'm gonna double check because I feel like I just checked, but my brain doesn't exist. What are my key items right now? I have my sacred bottle, my invitation. It's weird that I keep these because almost all of these don't mean anything except for.
I know that one means something. You got it when you beat the boss.
I know this one does, but like the invitation and the master key, I assume are just pointless now.
Yeah.
She's just, yeah, you're right. She's just as
Implications?
good at explaining things as her mother is.
You probably have to use that clover somewhere then. Because I mean, it's what you got.
Yeah, that would make sense. I just don't have the first idea where. Yeah, I'm sure I overlooked something.
And so if you don't mind, I might make myself food. Or at least throw stuff in the oven.
Yeah, that's fine. You can make yourself food. I do not mind. Eating is an important part of not dying. All that's good stuff. Like, a mask used to hang here. It's definitely an implication that something goes there. Oh, I can look at an order from the camera shop. Somebody bought lots of film. Well, that doesn't really do anything for me. And this drawer is locked. There's so many freaking locked drawers. But I guess I should maybe keep that in mind, right? Maybe there's more... maybe there's more innocuous stuff like drawers. Oh! Winding keys. There they are. Well, that wasn't really behind me, now was it? Or maybe it was behind my... Oh, it was behind my picture. Well, that'd be a little more clear if the picture wasn't fucking tiny. Because the big picture wasn't me, right? I was the tiny picture there, unless I'm stupid. No, yeah, the picture is definitely not me. I guess when it says behind you, maybe it means the guy writing the note. I don't fucking know. Whatever. The clue sucked balls. Important thing is I have the winding key now. Hey, welcome back. And yeah, you guys are right. Gotta check everything. Gotta be more careful with that.
What happened?
Oh, I found the winding keys. They were behind the portrait of the grandfather in their study.
Wait, you had the cutscene?
No, it wasn't a cutscene. It was just there.
Oh, I mean, where you had the cutscene.
Yes, where I had the cutscene. Yeah.
I guess a bit douchey. Cutscene should have once you pick up all the relevant items, but then I guess it was tied to the book.
Yeah, I feel like it too.
What was the time? I know it was up, but I don't know.
Yeah, I remember it was up, but let's see.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. So how do I get this to 3?
It's too much. So what is that one over some?
Does
25 minutes.
This does. Oh, I get it.
Weird puzzle.
Yeah.
That
So.
must be really bad for the Mac.
Well, whatever. It's not my fault that the.
So everything breaks in this house.
Yeah, kind of does.
So wait, there was enough space behind the thing
Apparently.
for the wall to slide. With a lamp?
Yeah, that seems a little unlikely, doesn't it? Portal squares.
Money out like a secret study room just to confuse people.
Sure does. They also like to leave me notes about like lots of gameplay things. Drawing the portal squares instructed below is only the beginning. Remember
Page
them.
2 of 2. Then you do page 1? Oh.
Page
Oh, that is just that. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
The portal square must be thoroughly purified with holy water until it has been sufficiently charged with energy for full effect. For only when the square is infused with light may the practitioner expect any groundbreaking results. Okay.
What does any of that mean?
I don't know. I just know. Oh, I just Guess I gotta throw holy water at this. Anything else in here? No. Okay, time to holy water. She didn't want to crawl into it.
She's her own lord.
Yeah. I probably should refill my holy water first.
Actually, the game knows to give you.
Hmm?
Sure, the game knows to give you some.
Yeah, probably.
Freight transport.
I wonder when we are now.
Is that what you expected walking into a horror game to say that statement?
Yeah,
When we are now.
not usually.
It's convenient that they all have these like water thingies.
Yeah, it sure is. And you were right.
Maybe the Romans built them.
The Romans knew that one day they would need to power magical girls and put holy water all throughout the entire world.
I don't know the Romans would say about this concept.
Who what?
I don't know what the Romans would say about the concept.
Heresy. Family tragedy, mother and son in acid bath shocker. 23rd of November, 1963. So jumped ahead about 20 years. Crawley, West Sussex. 2 decomposed corpses are found in a house in Russell Street on Tuesday. The victims were Dorothy Rand, 65, and her toy maker's son, Albert Rand, 34.
My bigger question is why the fuck is she still living with his mom at 34? I mean, it's not even modern day, but this is like, you know, everything's expensive these days.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of questions we had about this relationship here.
Not even married or anything.
Yeah. They're found in a drum filled with acid in the garage adjoining their house. You should show Dennis your teleporters. That sounds like a weird kind of euphemism. I don't know if I'm ready to show Dennis my teleporters yet.
Fun zone.
Yeah. Suspect is believed to have escaped with a sum of money after the grisly crime. Albert Rand lived together with his mother, a widow who was certified blind and required assistance in everyday tasks.
Game, why do you have to make me look bad?
Yeah, I guess there you have it. There's this excuse. Mr. Rand's eyes had been gouged out prior to his murder, and police profiles are on the trail of the man who committed such a monstrous crime. Police are seeking the whereabouts of a young man who had been staying with the Rands a few days before the murder, claiming to be a distant relative of Mrs. Rand. He arrived suddenly in the area and has since disappeared. Well, there you have it. We have an acid murderer.
I would say. I hope that I don't get my eyes gouged out before dying.
That does sound pretty terrible. I'd definitely rather not. Hey, I found a teddy bear.
Buddy.
It's very dark inside the manhole. There's a heart-shaped pendant in the hand. Oh, I see. What the? Let go of me. Okay.
I got the ghosts pretty much do nothing.
Yeah, but they don't really do all that much, because I mean, they're never really combined with the killer, at least haven't been so far. And on their own, like, they have a limited AoE. I mean, you know, they have limited...
damage is so low.
Right, damage is low, and they don't move very far, so you can just kind of move away from them. So the car is scorched and blackened, a crushed box in the boot. Was it a present being delivered? Was it a teddy bear? Oh man, I'm so good at purifying ghosts. It's crazy. Oh, there's my loot. Like it. A sigil stone. Cool. Well, at least I have another one of those. It's useful.
I don't know what they do.
Those are the items that keep me alive if I get, like, hit when I would otherwise die.
Oh, yeah, nice. I really like those. They're very portables.
Yeah, the cans, they are.
Yeah.
I assume if the killer is chasing you, maybe it, like, alerts the killer where you are or something.
Could be. It would actually be cool use of it. I just thought it was just like, we made it. I mean, come on, animators were very proud of the animation.
Yeah. Why is she hiding from this blind guy?
Because everyone's a monster? I don't know.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Answer me! What's that? What's that? What's going on?
This poor fucking guy.
Say something. Mother.
Man. They treated him worse than she treated Giant Hammer, dude.
Just immediately like, holy shit, it's a blind guy, I can't possibly talk to him. Even though we already know he's the victim.
Yeah, well.
Oh, and here's where we're gonna meet our killer, I bet.
Victims are criminals in their own way.
Oh, you're not the killer.
You've got to. I've been waiting for you, waiting. Albert, is that you?
Damn. Well, okay. What fucking happened? Maybe you shouldn't talk to the blind people.
But she made sure to talk to the blind person because it didn't have.
Maybe, yeah. The force is holding it closed. Painting isn't hung here. It's all crooked though. Maybe I should straighten it. Apparently I won't though.
It's not the My Little Pony movie.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's scary.
I know, move at me. Okay.
Does everything in this game laugh?
Oh no, ghosts. But yeah, physics sure happened, all for a ghost build-up. Base holds a moonflower. Looks like it's been turned. Turn it? Yes. East? Nothing's happening. West? Well, there's only one other direction to turn it. Turn it north.
Great, you suck.
I mean, it was such a complicated puzzle.
Like, how does a man move? Again, it's just ghosts, but this doesn't make any sense. There was no mechanism.
No, that was kind of just magic. Pretty funny as this one explains it. Albert's diary. 13th of November. Percy from the bakery gave me the name of a good optometrist in London. It's been 7 years now since Mum lost her sight, and though she tries to appear cheerful, it's difficult to watch her grow old. Perhaps the doctor can do something to help her. It'll be expensive. I wonder if my savings will be enough. On November 16th, yesterday, a relative of ours named John Haig came asking if he could stay with us. He was very cordial, but I can't help thinking there's something calculated about him. Said as much to my mother, who scolded me for judging a book by its cover. I suppose he's right. she's right. Blood is thicker than water, as they say. November 21st. I've been hearing strange noises late at night for the last 3 days or so. I hear that a team of burglars have been striking homes in the area. I must remember to lock the doors and windows at night. Interesting. Well, time to climb down the ladder, because that's the obvious thing to do.
Not climb animation though.
No.
I guess they don't have budget. So other amazing animations.
Yeah, I've got more important things to animate than climbing. They had fire extinguishers back then? I wonder if I could use it for something.
Heck man, it's like 30 years ago.
Around 40, but yeah, I guess
Yeah.
it's fair.
It's not that long.
But yeah, it's not. Half heart pendant. Cool. But I don't know. I don't think
That
it's.
was the example they made earlier.
Oh, the pendant. Yeah, I put it with the other pendant.
Yeah.
Oh, the door won't open.
I'm gonna go slow my pizza now.
Yeah, no problem. I just climbed down into a chimney. Yeah, I did just climb down into a chimney. Are you questioning the architectural buildings of 1960? Oh shit, a bug. Oh shit, a dead guy. With a camera. User Porter's memo. Found the important clue to Rand's murder. We'll go back to house to investigate and gather info. Got a feeling about this. It'll be the biggest scoop in Fleet Street. A newspaper clipping is sandwiched in the pages of the notepad. Serial killer Haig meets grisly end. 11th May 1962, West Sussex. John Haig, the serial killer on the run since early last year, has been found dead at a metal plating works. Haig is held responsible for the cold-blood murder of several pensioners whom he robbed before placing the bodies in a container of sulfuric acid, thus disposing of the evidence. I don't think that's how that works. I mean, not to say there's... I don't know, that seems like an unnecessary escalation. Like, he robbed it before placing them in acid, which disposes the evidence of the people who would know he stole anything. But I feel like they're... like, that's... I don't know, that just seems like such a weird step up in crime to me.
So, what, he robbed them? He robbed them, and then he acided them?
Yes.
Fair.
I guess that
Why did he take his eyes?
I don't know why he took his eyes. It doesn't explain that. I just think that it's such... I don't know. Like, I mean, the way that's put, I just think it's funny. But I guess, like, he's not just after the money, he's also
So
after
where
the
did
murder.
he get giant containers of sulfuric acid? And how did he move those?
That's a really good question, actually.
40-sized containers of sulfuric acid. Also, I feel like Google is not gonna like this, but I need to look up how long it takes to dispose a body in sulfuric acid.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. The acid used in the crimes was stolen, leading the police to place factories in the area with stocks of sulfuric acid under surveillance. Suspect appeared at a plating factory in Horsham, and a struggle ensued. Haig lost his balance and fell from a platform into a vat of acid, ironically meeting the same fate of his victims. Nice. At least he got his ironic death. Which is the important part. Oh no, another ghost. just leave out the door. This is where I came from. I'm not 100% sure. I think that is where I came from. So I think I want to go through to this side? Well, no, but... Oh wait, yeah, this leads outside. So this was the door that was... Though, actually, I don't think I actually examined the body. I should probably steal his camera. If I had some film, maybe I could do... Film has been ripped out of the camera. If I had some film, maybe I could purge the spirits. Oh, okay, I get it. For some reason, that wasn't my first thought. I wanted to steal the camera. Yeah?
I did the research for you people, so you don't need to trigger the FBI or whatever to look into you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I just want, the dissolving bodies in acid thing is almost, like, at least from what I looked at, I didn't read it super in detail, but it's mostly a meme, in the sense that it can be done, and that it's probably done, like, it can actually be done in, I guess, some government case or whatever, maybe. Like, there are legal reasons why it's sometimes done to dispose of things, but they have special equipment for it.
Yeah.
It needs to be done at extremely high temperatures and under pressure, or something like that, to, like, do it at any reasonable pace.
Gotcha. So you can't just throw somebody in a bathtub full of it?
Yeah, like, it would effectively, there may be a lot of remains left over.
Gotcha.
Assuming there was actually someone who tried to do it and it didn't work out for them.
That's funny.
I mean, funny for not the person who contested.
Well, yeah.
It's...
Oh shit, it's the ghost of my mom!
Yeah, how do you know who put them on? What's that?
Yeah, there was like pictures of her earlier in the game. It wasn't super important though, it was just like a family photo. All the main character was being like, while the mom was like writing letters that the main character was reading and being like, my mom's kind of a bitch. I mean, she didn't say that, but I was saying that. Because there was letters about being like, I know I inexplicably separated us years ago, and now I inexplicably want you to go into hiding.
Yes, I do remember that. That was the letter of me. Yeah. But yeah, either way. So, probably not something you could do.
You know, probably not. Also, I like this save screen. I kind of didn't give it the appreciation before, but it's a pretty cool save screen.
I kind of like it, but it triggers me that the numbers don't actually line up with where the numbers would be.
On the clock,
like,
yeah.
I feel like they had the idea, and then they had the problem that, like, actually that doesn't work. The image doesn't have enough space for it.
Yeah, the image doesn't have enough space. Or if they gave the image enough space, the saving would, like, be awkward to use. They just, like, kind of crammed it together.
Yeah, like, the two different versions could conflict here. That's it, the game literally says second stage Ghost Town. This game's not a horror game, it has stages. The place is called Ghost Town.
Yeah, apparently. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. I know... One of my least favorite, but in some ways one of the more interesting things we did in science class was actually using acid. We used acid to, like, figure out how long it would take to dissolve, like, fish. Like, you know, it wasn't a whole thing, but it was like, you know, basically pieces of raw fish, and, like, oh, okay, so I gotta actually go back to the, that's interesting. I have to, like, jump between times for the puzzle. But yeah, anyway, so we got fish and we got different acids of different, like, pH levels, and we saw how long it took to, you know, for all of them to dissolve.
Sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah, there was actually some neat things in my science class like that I did appreciate. The only thing I didn't like about that was, of course, this experiment that was being run by you know, multiple classes throughout the day, as things do in a high school. So it didn't smell very good. By the science room didn't smell very good by the time my class happened, because mine was like.
There's another form of officer deserving bodies and assets thing. You guys smelling that across the neighborhood probably at some point.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
But yeah, I mean, the text did say that like small parts you could probably, but you know, a body, not lightning.
Yeah.
And I think that's even like, I mean, you still have the thing that like, I assume you also have the point like, what if they have like any kind of fillings or whatever, like in teeth?
Yeah.
Like stuff like that probably went up to those, and then you have issues. I can't imagine that bounces are very well either.
Yeah. Yeah.
Animal is better, don't take Hollywood.
Fair. Well, that sounds about right.
Someone do it one.
Hollywood tends to be wrong about these things. I mean, you know, Joker basically fell in a vat of acid to become the Joker, and I don't think that's how that works.
I didn't remember that. I just remember that one guy got hit by lightning and then acid, or like chemicals.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of change it for, like, modern, like, especially the movie Joker that's on his backstory. They kind of make it a little more ambiguous. But in, like, classic Batman, that was Joker's backstory. That he, like, worked in a chemical factory and he fell in a vat of chemicals and, like, turned his skin white. And he, like, I don't know, for whatever reason he decided, I fell in chemicals and now I look weird, so I'm gonna be evil. So admittedly, it's probably in some ways for the best that they changed the story.
Did a key in the past for drawing a present?
Yeah, apparently my mom's ghost or whatever the heck that was dropped a key for me.
In the past?
Yes, in the past.
There's a lot of questions happening this lore.
It is weird. But yeah, that's also canon to real life. Sometimes acid just transforms people into villains. In order to defeat a subordinate, the murdered guy's soul, which acts as its energy source, must be healed. To instigate the healing process, a sentimental item belonging to that person must be obtained. If and when this item has been found, the Rooter power is boosted temporarily. The Rooter portal square appears. Then is found the sacred weapon necessary to vanquish the subordinate. I guess that's the plot explanation of why I get my magical girl bow when I, you know, have my item to, like...
Once you get the stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
But this wasn't... Oh, okay, this one. Like, this still doesn't have...
A strange mask.
What do you think Dennis is doing right now?
I don't know. He probably... He's... My mind would be either he's currently panty raiding, or he realized that this is the most, like, or he realized that he's trying to get me, I'm trying to get him to fuck off, and he did actually fuck off, and just, like, went out to, I don't know, eat or something. Have a smoke, I don't know.
My theory is that he found a laughing dude, and they're just having, like, they're recreating that scene from Final Fantasy, whatever, 8 or whatever it was.
Yeah, that's probably. And you know what, I think you're right, NTF, I think it was, generic chemicals and not acid. But don't use the bitch.
Everyone just got count, because superhero things.
Yeah, it is a superhero thing. Hey, I got film. Is that
uses
writing? We're a necessary place for film. Second, February 9th.
The entities are scattered all over Europe. We, the Hamiltons, are also of Ruder stock. Of this lineage I am proud. the Ruda blood is passed down to females. My wife, Francesca, was a Ruda. In my naive youth, I did not believe any of it. I denied the presence of entities and Rudas alike, preferring to believe that it was all just an old wives' tale. But then I found the Book of Entities, and Nancy began to sharpen her Ruda powers. I finally opened my eyes to the truth and began my research into the subject.
That's pretty great, and yeah.
Ruda powers
I'm
first
not
appear in
shocked.
a young woman's early teens and peak at age 15. The powers then gradually diminish, usually disappearing entirely by the age of 20. For generations, the women of the Hamilton clan have spent their teens fighting against subordinates for the Ruda cause, before marrying in their 20s in order to produce the next generation of Rudas. Nancy is already 18. Her Ruda powers are dwindling rapidly, and it is almost time for her to pass the job on to the next female. We Hamiltons think of our Ruda blood as something of which to be proud, as well as a responsibility that must be taken very seriously. I am sad to give my beloved Nancy to another man, but it must be done. I will watch her marry with a broken heart. Another Ruda has been born to the Hamilton household, my first grandchild. I chose for her the name Alyssa. She is bright and lively, perhaps even a little strong-willed, and yet appears somehow wise beyond her years. I pray she will grow strong and healthy, and will fulfill her obligation as a noble Ruda.
A Ruda family. So, I am a Ruda. It's in my blood. Leave it to me, Grandpa. I have the same Ruda strain in my blood as my mother. I can save Dorothy and Albert. Then and only then will I be able to leave this nightmare and see my mum again. I'm sure that's the way, isn't it?
Well, that was interesting. Though I'm gonna say this is the most specific magical girl power I've seen in a while. Like, usually it's implied that magical girl, when she gets older, like, I don't know, retires or dies, or she's only a magical, or there's only magical girls, like, in the time, you know, like, it's just a happenstance thing. It's not like it's all the time, and that's why there's not older ones. But here it's just like, yeah, they just lose their powers when they get to 20. Like, they have a like 5-year period of, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be a guy if it seems a bit fetishy.
I'm just a little bit fetishy. Like 15 to 20, that's like
the only age range that these women are useful at.
yeah. Little interesting. And yeah, Ruders is
not even 15, it was young teens to 20.
Yeah, that's true. 15 is just like
is the height, the perfect age.
Yeah.
It's when they are ripe to fight evil, of course.
Yeah.
maybe the dude was sketching his like 15-year-old, you know, fan figures, and then his wife found them, and he's like, "No, I'm making a video game of girls who fight demons."
Yeah, exactly. It's for it's for science. This is the main character. Her name's Alyssa.
Yeah.
She's a magical girl. But we can't call them magical girls, so they're Rooters.
Yes, which is something.
Yeah. It was a very silly name for them. I do agree with that, NTF.
Like, why not something like cleansers?
Yeah, cleansers, like, they don't have to be called magical girls, but you definitely could give them a better name than Ruder.
It's like, why? Because they root people with a stun lock? Like they're literally named after the stun, like needs to make a champion, it's just called Stunner. And he's just all his ability to stun people. You know what make the game easier to play.
Yeah, I was gonna joke next. The next champion they come out with, like, after they just name champion OP. OP for 4 months after release.
Yes. Use the firm. Even I don't know how this works, but maybe I just don't know how these cameras work.
Oh man.
Oh, I guess. I thought you were actually looking at the film. Wait, but you got the film from like a different dimension at a different time. This game is fucking doesn't make any sense. Like, how was this his film?
I don't. I guess it. Well, no, it was though. Like I was gonna say, I don't think it was. But then the reward for this one is actually story one because it was a story thing. So like it's actual pictures. I guess it was his film. It wasn't just generic film. That's so weird.
I think the picture is on the ground. But what, generic film? I thought it had to be something that's close relevant to the person. Like, they're wedding or not. Like, I assume this had to be his film.
Yeah. I guess mom stole his film because she thought it would be funny.
Yeah.
A photograph from the crime scene. Can't really see the suspect in it. I wonder if the person who took the photograph ended up as a victim as well. I mean, we know they did because this is probably a dead guy. It's another photograph. Yeah, spirit warrior, exorcist. I don't know.
I don't know if we're going with the Buddha theme, I say like cleanser.
Cleanser, yeah, cleanser is closer to like a similar thing. But I mean, it doesn't mean anything. I don't know. Photograph of an open door with a hidden switch. Is that one of the doors in the house?
I like how that's like, that gives you justification to fix the image.
Yeah, which I just couldn't do that before.
So wait, the camera was weird, this is just me.
Camera in that room is pretty weird.
Like it felt a little bit like it was got sick.
Yeah. Oh wait, I think it's down this way.
Are these tank controls or none?
They are not. They are like full. I just press the.
So does it change when the camera changes, or how does it work?
They do not. That is something that
Until you stop. I see. Yeah. Unless you want to stop moving or something.
Yeah, until I stopped moving. It's funny, I actually didn't realize, like, I wasn't quite sure at work, because sometimes it felt like it was a little fidgety, but I guess I just need to keep holding, like, forward, basically, and it works out. When I'm, like, when the camera changes. I think the main thing...
What's the point of having a secret switch like that? Like, I would be the kind of guy who would accidentally find it. Like, shouldn't it make more sense for it to be straight and you make it not straight, and then you find a secret switch? Why would you make it crooked and then making it not crooked finds a secret?
Yeah, that's pretty weird. I've got to agree that seems like a very easy to accidentally find secret switch.
I don't know, pizza should be done.
Alright.
Do you want me muted while I eat?
You can. I mean, that's not terrible timing just because I would like a moment to, like, hit the washroom and stuff, so I'm going to be right back for a few minutes myself. But I will see you all in a bit. I am back. How did I actually do the, oh, it automatically, there we go. I accidentally, I'm not sure.
I'm back, I must have muted while you know.
Thank you. That's fine. Speaking of, I'm having that, paranoid moment. I'm pretty sure you responded to him, so I think it's been fine. But hey, NTF, or anyone around, you guys can, like, hear us the pair, right? I have that paranoia because I feel like I remember a story forever ago where that was, like, a problem, and I'm like, oh no. What if, even though I, like I said, I think it's not been a problem. Oh no. The bathroom. It's filthy. Is there just actually nothing in here? What the heck? I can't interact with this at all? This has to be related to, like, when the bad guy should, like, maybe it's a hiding room or something. Must be locked. Oh no, I dropped minor things. The label reads sodium chlorate. Sounds flammable. Huh, alright. Curious. What's this? I think it's gonna trigger an event, whatever it is.
Albert? Are you here, Albert?
Mother, what are you doing? I told you you shouldn't wander around outside by yourself.
I came to tell you that dinner's ready, and I told you that you don't need to be worried about me. Your old mother may have dicky eyes, but she's not on her last legs yet.
That's a weird way to put it, lady.
You just
Dicky eyes.
Anyway, what is it you're making this time? Some new toy that'll have the local kids agog, I bet.
Actually, I've been busy making this.
That's sweet.
Albert.
And fair enough, NTF. I hope you
Winter's
sleep
coming,
well.
and I don't want you catching cold, wandering around outside. I've been making this in my spare time. How is it? Warm enough?
No.
It's lovely. So warm and soft. Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's enough playing happy families. You make me sick.
That was really dramatic. Felicity just doesn't try to do anything during this. She's not a very good magical girl, I've gotta say. But like all the villains, this guy's really jovial. Well, you know, it's kind of cold. I think I already said, but I hope you sleep well.
Want to join them?
No.
I hear the acid's lovely.
I think that images of this game had too much free reign. John Romero of Animators.
Nice job, idiot. Well, I kind of wanted stuff in that room. Also, welcome back, Spare, from food, though. Admittedly, with NTF having gone to bed, probably going to just save at the next save point I find, and, you know, wrap it up. I don't think we have a whole lot of viewers right now, so I don't think I should I don't think there's a good reason to keep going super long. Though of course I'll pick up any shinies I find on the way, like a toolbox key. Well, we know where that goes. Well, remember where that goes next time. Assuming that I don't find where it goes before I actually... Is that Dorothy's shawl? Huh. Well, that'll take some effort to get to.
Just fence climbing is illegal.
Yeah, I could just climb the fence. That also says control on it. If I could turn it in the bolt if I had the right tools. I wonder where I could get those. Certainly not in the toolbox for the key that I found for that.
No.
Oh shit. It's this guy.
Everyone in this game laughs too much. I've been laughing while they get asked it.
Yeah. they really do. It's kind of funny. I mean, on one hand, I can appreciate the villains are having fun. But, you know, you think that at least one of the villains would be a little more like, you know... It's kind of weird that I can make a save all the villains, like, in the same room as me, but whatever.
Yeah.
Backyard, data saved,
Is that what you want to call it?
Yep. That's what I'm calling it. I'm gonna go ahead. I know that minimized the thing, but I'm just gonna make it, you know, an actual save state too. Thank you all for watching, and I hope y'all have a good night. And it was fun doing this.
Thank you.